Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're going to look at Alberta, Canada. I like Canada maps, especially after working with BK Nation. I love when a piece of a country or something is really put into a map so you can kind of really actually go there. So, this is about 4MR. Unfortunately, their beta, this version, was released. And it's kind of sad. Once it's out there and it's gone sometimes. One of the ways me and the guys I work with deal with that is we always do recordings, especially me, of maps that are being built. I've got tons of them by a lot of people before release, and it's done that way to help along with pictures and stuff to show, especially through video as I fly through and stuff. It's a lot like my map reviews. Then the group can see it. They can make comments on it, something that they would like to see happen, give their opinion or praise the map author to keep that positive flowing. So once it's out there, it's out there. Somebody's liable to rip it off. In this case, they did. So I'm gonna have Mars Facebook group on here along with their official download for this beta. It is beta. You'll be able to tell that in just a second. I am a member of their group. I love their group. They do good work. So let's look at what they got going so far. You gotta remember this is beta. One of the things I like about this map is you have a lot of places that you can go to sell your stuff, and they're pretty much locally in the center of the map. And when you got sales points in the center of a map or close to the center, they just kind of the left, but when they're in the center of the map, every field is close to it then, so it's pretty easy to get to. The store icon is here, but remember, like I said, it is beta. There is no land you own yet, but it is beta. So it's you just gotta understand it's just not there yet, or it may not be at all eventually. But you can buy these little forest areas. I have seen a little bit of the forest areas thus far, especially this one right here. Then my PC crashed. Don't know why. Uh, One of those things. Prices are pretty spot on, so if you like forestry, there will be some in it. And you do have small fields, medium fields, large fields. So that's going to appeal to everybody across the board. And you do have jobs. And you do have squared up fields and you have some irregular fields. So this map offers a lot to a lot of different people. And as far as the garage, nothing in the garage yet. That's fine. Like I said, it is beta. As far as look around, I know my way around a little bit because, like I said, it crashed. One of the things that I commented on, this is in their picture. I love the train tracks and the advertising on the side of this building. It's very nice. It's just straight up. It's very nice. I love it. I love old buildings with advertisement. And the fields are not flat. You do not have a single group of trees in areas where it's just one type and it's just click, 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 click. You do have a good diversity of trees. Like I said, I like that, especially with the bushes. It gives it more of a natural feel. Even come down through here, we do have a tree right here where the train tracks is. Like I said, it's beta. That kind of stuff gets found. I know our group does spline trees, so it keeps the floating trees like this from happening. But problem is, if it's set to spread out, they will go all over highways and everything. So you have to go in and delete some of them and stuff. But they're manually placed them down. You can tell that by an occasional floater. That's not nothing to that. That's kind of some stuff I actually help with in GE. I go through there and check for floaters and stuff and put them down or delete trees. These fence rows is everywhere. It's a beautiful fence row. I like it. I do not know if it's cuttable. I have not tried that. I know with Shane's, his is cuttable. So, I mean, you could remove them. They do have a lot of ones in between the fields that way as well. Not that one, but I'm pretty close to where I was. There's another nice sign. This is some good work. I mean, they put their time in on it. But like I said, as far as the fences go, I do remember seeing some fences in between the fields. You look at all this, and it really has a lot of work done to it thus far. Like I said, it is a shame that something like it happens. And I know that it said feeling discouraged, but you know, I really hope you don't stay discouraged. Your Facebook group is going to be looking forward to your map. The grass on the road is just no big deal. Here's some more of the fences. Here's one of your forest area and your this is where my PC crashed earlier. This field is one of the odd shaped ones. The fields do go all the way up close to the trees and stuff. That's no issue. Just trim it out. Couple passes and then you're ready to go. Wouldn't hurt if the trees maybe was moved over just a little bit. I do like them had to be trimmed out. Here's one of the areas like I was talking about. Said I don't know if it's cuttable. BK puts a lot of fences in between hers. It's probably common that way in Canada in their rural areas. My settings on my game is turned down. I've been streaming on Mixer and YouTube to try to make it stream a little bit better. I did turn my settings down, so some of the stuff will draw in as I come up on it. This is coming up on the edge of the map. It's got a nice little bleed over going into your outside of your map, so there's no, bad looking border. Like I said, look at the forest and everything. And if they're setting these down one at a time, that's a lot of work. Placing trees is work in GE. It's hard for people to understand that whenever you play it in a game, because, and see, here's a floater here. Because it takes so long to put them up, down, in, out, and rotate them. But if you're just placing them as a mod, it's just click, 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 click. And it auto levels. Here's another one kind of close to the field. But there's another floater. But I mean, that's all easy fixes. Just takes a little time. There's another floater out there next to the edge. This is as far as we can go. So as far as field 1 goes, you might not be able, unless the border's moved or the field's brought in, you won't be able to do all of field 1. So I wouldn't do no job of field 1. But like I said, it's beta, The fact that they got a train in it is amazing. Because literally trains are a pain. Theirs already in it. And they got it placed. Spline's working really good. Your squared up fields here is not completely flat, not all of them. You do got some nice rise and falls, nice looking countryside. This is the end of the map once again. So field 27 would be about the same, 28. Don't know what's going to be done about that. I do kind of like it that it kind of like makes it look more a part of the background. It's just the border of the map and the field is kind of off right there, but it's beta, so I mean it happens. and stuff has to be moved. I know on a J&J farm it got moved a couple of times because I kept going in there and jumping off the map when it first came on. Nice little island here, and another nice little island of I call them islands. It's places within a field, kind of like this, kind of like an island would be. Even I consider water areas, and this would actually, if you look at an ocean, this would be an ocean, and these would be islands in an ocean. So I kind of look at them as being, even a pond as being an island. And it's pretty cool. It trying to makes you go through there and plan stuff out. Like I said, you have to do a lot of your trimming out, but this is nothing new from my area, Kentucky. They get right up underneath the trees and stuff. They just got through getting corn in my area, and they literally couldn't get some of it because they went so far up underneath it. Coming out the tree a little bit might help a little bit with that. So when they reached out to the group for their opinion, like I said, here's the edge of the map again, and the edge of the fields. I don't know how that works out. Have not tested it or done any gameplay. Going quiet as I approach this forest. As I like this, my first look at this map. This right here is just paint. It's got to be finished up. A little touching up on the roads. No big deal. All this stuff right here will be gone. I actually love seeing that. I know it's weird, but map makers are building our dreams, literally. And this is a beautiful road coming up through here. And like I said, all the trees is not one type. And maybe some floaters out there. Forest would take a while, but if they place that down one at a time instead of splining it in, I mean, think how much time they spent on this map. And this is why they're so discouraged. Nobody wants to spend 2 months putting down a forest or more for this stuff, and then right close to the end have their work leaked out, if you know, and them not even getting credit for it. But this is a very beautiful map. I would love to see Foreign finish this map. Let's actually go up to this forest here. Once again, this is my first look, so I'm just taking a lot of it in. Very nice looking forest floor area here. I mean, it's just beautiful. The work that has been done on this, it's very natural looking. High praise, high praise. Here's your little floater here too. No big deal. Like I said, that stuff has to be brought down. And even that is an issue sometimes in a forest area, because your collision of this tree here may be impacting these trees here. So you got to swing and move and look from underneath or look on top to try to grab this tree just to shove it down. The work that modders do is a lot. I mean a lot. Beautiful little farm area here. I do not know if this was the intent to have this as the main farm, but it is beautiful. I like how the little barn's up on the hill. Very nice. Got a massive, look like cattle area that was fixing to go in here. Very nice. I mean, this goes on. Look at this forest area. This literally covers top to bottom of this map. And we're talking about, I'm actually going at a pretty fast clip across here. I did see another floater. But I mean, look how wide and how far this goes. There's another one. And like I said, this kind of stuff, it really takes a lot of time. This forest has a very natural look, very beautifully done. Finding a lot of these floaters and stuff would take time and bringing them back down. More of the fence posts and stuff. Blue Sky Farms, that's where we was at. Another irregular shaped field. And right here we have a cluster of trees. This is what I'm talking about. But some map makers will make just this one type of tree and just put them down a row. But the way they've been doing all these trees up to now and stuff, you can tell that they're in and out. They're not all in a perfectly straight line. I assume they plan on finishing up with some more trees and some bushes, because that's kind of been the theme thus far. Could just be that this area here is not done. If that was not the intent, then my advice, if advice is still willing to be had, I mean, you look at this. This is nice. Even though you only got two types of tree, just adding that second type of tree adds a diversity to the trees. So adding a few more down through here, along with another type of tree or so, and it all just disappears and just becomes a nice little blend of something that's very nice. This is another little nice little farm area. I like the little electrical area. Let's go up here a little bit. We haven't been up here. See, like this, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 top trees, and just by taking some and putting some down through here, and then going back through it again, popping some more in, adding the fence row, adding some bushes, and then voila, it's becomes a lot better like that. Once again, your farm has some nice rise and falls. It's not just completely level. Getting a lot more of the farmlands over here. Got a place up here called Concept Farms. It's another little farm area representing Canada. So if this place is viable, one of the things I like, I had Hoots Camper loaded up for places that don't have sleep triggers. When you got farms that looks this nice, Hoots Camper is, like I said, a standard in this game. It's something that's added on to a lot of these games. You can literally pop the camper right next to here and it gives you a house icon. Then you can have this beautiful house. I mean, beautiful house. And then this is a farm. Alright. Let's go down this way. Got some more of your fence rows here. Sawmill over here. So you got your sawmill over here. Looks really nice. I like the look of the trees that's been sitting here ready to go for the lumber yard. So this is a very high quality work. My hat's off to them and the work they've done thus far. Please don't be discouraged. I know it's hard, but that's a lot of work done on this map. I mean, a lot. And I would love to see you finish it and show it off on my channel, because you got a huge group. They're supporting you, and I really think they need this map. That's just my point on it, my view. So, hope everybody likes it. Send them a little love, sub, something. Let them know that you care. And love to see more of this map. Take care and have fun, everybody.